Hey guys, Mist here again. I know there's been a lot of conversation around healer clerics because of the recent increase in group play with the new dungeon coming out and everything. Kind of want to just take a minute to walk you through where I'm at now and then my thought process on what I think is the most fun or what I think is kind of like the best moving forward. And then we'll go ahead and do a respec because I do kind of want to try out the lesser heal stuff that I haven't messed around with yet. But first, before we jump into all this, I want to kind of preface this conversation or this video or whatever you want to say this is here with an asterisk and say like anything that you guys see or hear in my videos is purely just like feely craft from me. I don't look at spreadsheets. I don't look at Excel documents. I don't look at anything that is going to give me 100% like hard ironed, rock hard, cemented information, right? I just don't play games like that. I play games, you know, how does it feel for me? And then how does it feel for my group? And is my group successful? And if all of those things are, you know, fun and good and yes, and everything is great and we're winning, then that's the build that I'll play until, you know, I feel like trying something different. So if you're looking for something that is going to correlate to a document or an Excel sheet, or, you know, you want something down to the exact point, there's other content creators or other creators out there that, you know, probably have that more readily available. So just wanted to say that, but let's jump right into it. So at the moment we're running, you know, here's our base, I wouldn't say base stats, but here's our stats with the gear. Here's our base stats. I will walk through my gear one more time because I know I did it in a recent video. Actually, let me turn this music off. It's kind of loud. I know I did it in a recent video where I walked through my gear, but it was a really quick one. And then, yeah, I kind of just jumped into some tower stuff. So helmet, we did upgrade this from the last video. We're now running a triple stat, or a tri-stat is what most of the community is calling this. So int willpower courage helmet. This neck, like I said, I think you guys have heard me say probably 4 or 5 times now in the last couple videos. I literally can't find a neck. If you have a dolphin neck, please reach out to me. I will pay an exorbitant amount of money for a neck, okay? Help a brother out. Here's the chest. I wish I could have found myself just a health one, you know, less the mana. I don't care for mana, but such is life. We're waiting for, you know, a pristine dolphin to kind of round out the chest area, but again, haven't found one of those yet. Pristine otter shield, tri-stat, of course, so courage, willpower, int there. The weapon, we've been unable to find a triple setted weapon. Yeah, I mean, just can't find anything with even health on it. We have a pristine ring with health, otter, of course. This ring, that's been the same for a couple videos now. Just a dolphin ring, nothing special there. Triple statted bracers, pristine dolphin, pristine otter belt. Frost res is useless. Exquisite silk legs, triple stat. And then pristine spirit silk. Wow, these legs are actually really bad. I just realized that. We've got to get some new legs coming in, boys. We've got to get some new legs coming in. Those are terrible legs, but it's okay. Yeah, so triple statted boots as well. So real quick, I've been asked a bunch, why courage? Why do courage? What does courage do? Courage doesn't really help with damage. All of these things, like why not just go more health? Why not go more mana? Real quick, we'll talk about the courage debate, and where my stance is on this. So for me personally, courage is a damage plus, right? Because really my two main damage abilities in dungeon or group play is Holy Bolt and Smite. Both of those are affected by courage. More courage equals more damage. If I don't need health, if I don't need mana, if I don't care for spell crit, if I don't need regen or meditate, the only argument there is to either go more into willpower and int, or test it out and see how courage is. So we tested courage out now for about 2 days. I'm not a huge believer in it, simply just because, excuse me, my group does so much damage that my damage doesn't really matter. It matters on trash a little bit, but on bosses, like whether I have 400 courage or 100 courage, the boss is going to die pretty much at the same pace. It's nice for clearing trash, but now with the recent skips in tower and what I assume there will be skips in the newer dungeon whenever it comes out, my damage is fairly irrelevant in group play. So I think when we respec here soon, we're probably going to take most of our points out of courage. We'll let the tri-stat gear kind of carry the courage stat, and we're probably going to invest elsewhere. But we'll see in a second. But yeah, that kind of sums up where I'm at on courage. Is it good? Yes. If you like doing damage, it's fun to see bigger numbers. Is it the best? I don't think so. I would probably rather just heal for more and shield for more than have courage that is fairly low impact. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the respec because I do, like I said, I want to try lesser heal. Let's lock in. So I'm pretty sure it's what, 70 and 45 or something like that for base. So we'll level these up, put our gear on and see where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Let's claim our gear. And anything that is socketed, we will throw on. I think that's all of it. It is. Okay. So this is kind of cool. I haven't done a respec in a video yet. I guess you guys will get to see kind of where my head's at and how I do these respecs. So first thing I always do before I put any points in is just to see what my health is buffed. See how much that buff actually gives me. So 333. So 2900 is simply not enough HP. So first thing that we're going to do, we're going to put some points into health. Probably not a whole lot in this respec. I kind of want to keep health as low as possible, especially since I've been switching a whole bunch of gear around. Also guys, this is going to be me rambling for the rest of the video here. So if you don't want to watch a respec and see how I do this, then yeah, I mean, there it is. So we want to level these up. We want to try, we're going to leave Harrowing Strike alone because we're not building any strength. There's no point. That button literally does 0 damage. Lesser heal, we want to try that out this time. Obviously we need our pain suppression, obviously need our shield, obviously need our heal, obviously need our hot, obviously want smite because that thing does some big dammy. And that is our point respec, I think. So we're spending 83,000 this time on skills. That is crazy. Okay. So now from here, where are we at on courage actually? We're at 265 courage. I actually think that's a pretty good spot, to be honest. I'm going to put a couple points into courage, but I'm not investing much past probably like 500 XP a point. I'm gonna keep it a full buck with you guys. So 325 courage, I'm chilling with that, honestly. Now I want to try a pretty heavy willpower build because I used to play one of these and I stopped recently. So let's go like 200 willpower and like 130 and see where we're at. So not bad. Shield is 803. It's kind of low. Health is 597. That's also kind of low. I think I want more willpower, guys. I think, wait, how much health? 3495. Yeah, let's buff up the willpower some more. Actually, do I want more willpower or do I want more int? 803 shield isn't bad. 803 shield's not terrible because with the paladin buff, it'll probably be like what? Like 830, which I think is probably good. So maybe we can invest some more into int actually. Let's no, you know what? Let's go 225 here. Let's go like 150 here and see where we're at. So now we're at 616, 830. Well, 828. That's gonna feel pretty good, low key. I think that's gonna feel pretty damn good. We'll invest a couple points into mana here because who knows, this new dungeon, we might need some mana, boys. We actually might need some mana. And this is gonna be fairly cheap. We'll go until it gets to like, actually, we'll just stop at like 2,700. Just in case we end up needing mana, we may as well throw a couple points into it. I haven't had over 3k mana in a fucking decade. So now this is where it gets kind of interesting, right? Because in recent respecs, I've kept intelligence at 50% of the cost per point of willpower. And we're basically still there. So I think what I want to do is Just be a heal bot, boys. Like, I can't lie. Damn it, we can't get to a flat 250. Buster, Buster, Buster. All right, let's just do this. Actually, wait, should we send some more points into courage? No. I wish I could get to a flat 250 here. We'll do this. Let's do this, and then we'll do this. That way we'll be really tanky for the new dungeon when it comes out. We'll be giga tanky. Nothing's killing us, boys. And then the rest of the points into mana. And 1 point into something later. Alright. There's our respec. We're gonna just commit 1 point into spell crit. Wherever the hell it is. Spell crit. There we go. We didn't miss any abilities, did we? Other than Plague. I don't play Plague, guys. It's useless ability for me. It does 0 damage. I'll never press that thing. In relation to any other global I can hit, it is just garbage. Again, that's just my opinion, okay? You might disagree. You might disagree. Who knows? But anyway, that'll conclude the video for today, guys. Hopefully you found it useful seeing a respec. I don't know. You can kind of understand where I'm at. When I get the mage buffs, my mage is buffed for like 350 or something like that. So we'll be right around that 900 intelligence breakpoint. I have no idea if this respec is good or bad. I'm gonna play it for the next day or two. If I hate it, expect another video. But if I like it, then phenomenal, great. Still gonna post this. Let me know in the comment section if you guys hate the idea of what I did. If you're gonna try something similar out, I'd love to hear how you're doing. And yeah, guys, hope everyone's enjoying this game. It's phenomenal. Shout out to the dev. And yeah, until next time, guys, peace out.